So, do you remember when Town of Salem did a Kickstarter and they got 7,000 backers pledged to their $30,000 goal for what's essentially a flash game? Well, now we have Throne of Lies, who are only asking for $20,000 for their first Kickstarter. You're thinking, hey, wait a second, Throne of Lies, what's that? Well, essentially, it's 3D Town of Salem. Except it looks like it's going to be much better than Town of Salem. In fact, it's going to be amazing, and you don't even have to buy some crappy glasses to play it. So, what it says here is the 3D online social deduction game of mischief betrayal inspired by medieval politics and werewolf/mafia. So you might be thinking, why do we need this game if Town of Salem's already out and free, even though people still play it for Steam? Well, let's just take a look-see. First of all, this is the basic look of how the game goes. You look here, it kind of looks a bit like low quality for now, but obviously that's what the Kickstarter's for. This is just for pre-alpha screenshot. The graphics are going to be 3D. It already looks like it's in the quality of, say, a game like Dungeon Defenders. If you ever played Dungeon Defenders, that's a pretty wacky game with good-looking models. Even though they're kind of like low graphically intense, they're still very comedic and pretty fun. It was also a very good game and could have like, 2,000 models on screen at the same time. It was insane. But here's what this game is basically saying is, you get 7 to 15 games per game session. Obviously, another thing that a lot of people who play Town of Salem would be like, but why can't we have private lobbies? Well, this game will probably have private lobbies. I can't say for sure, but it looks like you have to have 7 to 15 players in the game. So if you don't have friends and you want to play like with 5 people, maybe you're a little bit out of luck. I don't know. I'll talk to the guys on the Discord. But for now, you can have 4 different factions. Blue Dragon, Black Rose, Neutral of the Cult. So essentially a JRPG from 2005. The Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! True Neutrality. And a really cool band. I believe they were called The Cult. They did some good songs. Anyway, series of night and day rounds. Each round allows only a short duration of time for players to make split-second decisions. It's basically fool people as a role that's either evil or try and rally people who are good, etc., etc. Sorry, my phone's beeping. Each round has day and night phases, yes. We know. We've already said that. Sorry. Outside of execution votes and trials during the day phase, players will also have limited time to chart, where they would gather and share evidence, decide who or isn't suspicious, and it's basically all thing. This is how the chat system looks. Already it looks much better than, say, Town of Salem's, which is only one colour, and it's very small and you can't read it. But this looks a lot more easy to read. I mean, it is a bit bigger. I mean, if you can see the chat box, you can actually scroll it up and down, unlike Town of Salem. I'm not bitter. Anyway, here's your journal that you can pull up. Already it's much better because you can have 2 pages and you can look at 2 pages at once. Possibly copy and paste, I hope. That'd be a thing I'd want, but we can see. You can write a journal to keep track of what happens during each day, such as who was killed or whom a player is attracted. Now here's something fun. You can draw a death note. As you can see here, this little guy has wrecked on it. Now, honestly, I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, because I don't want to die and suddenly be ambushed by the largest penis this side of East Europe. That's not good. But, again, it could still be quite fun, depending on who you're playing with. If the community turns out to be solid, this could be really fun. Imagine if you got, like, Mario dying things there. That'd be pretty sweet. There are also 2... I actually need to check something. I need to check if I'm talking right. Yes, I am talking right. Good. Alright, it says here, the gameplay for Lies, unlike any Mafia Werewolf games, focus on giving players multiple classes with 1 or 2 day abilities and 1 or 2 night abilities. Here is where this game is going to shine. Adding things like facial expressions, choices of in-game armor and weapons, and having a royalty system, where a king rules and can be replaced. These exist for the first time in any general PC game of this genre. Thumbs up! Give mine. This is the thing that's making me, like, totally wet below the knees. I don't know how that works, but it does. Deal with it. Town of Salem is on. It says Town of Salem is a reference to this game. I assume they have to put that there, but even though it's going to be much better than Town of Salem. Just saying. But here's stuff that one major networking feature worth mentioning is the ability to reconnect to your game if disconnecting momentarily. Ooh, burn! Something that's in every game ever, but not Town of Salem, is an exclusive feature of this game. Total burn. Sorry, not better. Your deduction skills are more useful than your 100 plus class abilities. Sweet. Abilities change each phase. Sweet. Recruiting and converting systems to release and alter self. We don't want to say the dark side, because that would be ripping off Star Wars. King and royalty system. Rooms. Deaf ghost system with minigame. One may return or speak with the living. This is so strange. I mean, I do like the idea that they're going all out and balls in with all this, but how are they going to get it to work properly? How are they going to keep it balanced? How are they going to make sure everybody has a fair go of it? Or are they going to go full Smash Bros and decide to throw out general strategic influence in favour of wacky party gaming, which is fun and uplifting? I honestly don't think either way is bad. I mean, if you like deduction and strategy games, maybe this isn't for you if it goes that route, but we don't know where it's going yet. Once the alpha comes out, I am planning on doing videos on this. I've already donated to the Kickstarter, which means I get things. I may even be able to give away some codes for the Steam game when I get those. Let's see. Be the writer. Every move contributes to the game's next move, causing a ripple effect. This sounds interesting, like a butterfly effect. 15-player online interrogation trial and treason system with community decisions and active forum Discord chat. Now, if this game gets really, really good and really high up on things, that Discord is going to get really full. Gonna be quite cool. Right, 30 plus unique classes and over 100 abilities, all fully illustrated. Now, here's the thing, and you're gonna laugh at this. This game is promising that at alpha it's going to have more classes than Town of Salem has. So, why would you want to play Town of Salem when this comes out? It's already going to be a lot more full and of content. I mean, obviously some computers won't take it, and I know that people like to play Town of Salem at school because it's really low graphics and you can get by playing it. So with stuff like that, I guess that would still be a thing that Town of Salem has over this. But as a actual serious gamer who loves social deduction games, this thing it looks like it's going to trump any existing things like Secret Hitler, Epic Mafia. Well, I actually shouldn't say that with Epic Mafia. They have so many roles. It's unbelievable. But yeah, we make it easy to learn and understand what each class does by having an in-game wiki with class cards. Boom, something Town of Salem doesn't have. Take it. How are you going to execute others? You're going to get execution animations with different weapons, and you can just look amazing. I mean, look at this, right? This is a pre-alpha thing. This is just an example of what can happen. You can physically just stab someone in the heart 5 times and they go, bleh. All of this stuff, I mean, damn. The content amount that's planned, I mean, look at this, right? Look, they had plans for these stuff back in 2014, and it hasn't progressed much through this. I mean, look at this. These were the things that they promised as stretch goals. These guys only want $20,000, which is $10,000 less than they wanted on their first initial Kickstarter. And look at how much they've already got done. Look at all of these, like, stuff. Okay, here's the login screen theme. They already have that planned out. So you get it, right? I mean, it's the same sort of like chill theme that we could expect. I mean, that was one of the really good things I did like about Town of Salem, was that their menu screens kicked ass. I mean, that seemed like in the same vein. I can't really say if it's better or not, but the music seems passable, definitely. Yeah, there's the reward system, you get Kickstarters. Here's the stretch goals. 20k is core funding for the game itself, so 20k is all we need for the game to get made properly. Platform support for Mac after only $3,000 more. Doughy heads, even deeper face customization, tuxedo support. I honestly thought this was like we're adding tuxedos in the game, but no, it's just platform support. Language wildfire mass translations in game and for our wikia. Now, I will say something. I've been on the Discord. They already have a German translator working on this. I mean, obviously this will be like getting more out of it, hiring actual translators. Stylish killings, plus 10 additional execution varieties, trade laws, ability to trade armor and weapons with friends. Oh, remember in Town of Salem where you couldn't gift people stuff? Yeah, it looks like you could trade. It looks like they'll probably have a good armor weapon system, and with Steam, you could use that as a marketplace niche. That's Traps and Trolls, Hunter class, and 10 additional executions. Know Thy Neighbor, special video spotlights, stretchy bodies, body morphing, professional voice acting and awkward noises. Look at that, professional voice acting! Why? Why would we deserve this? I don't get it. I mean, it's a deduction game. We're supposed to be talking as ourselves, but why would we need professional voice acting? That's just something I feel a bit odd about. But obviously, since it's only 3,000, I don't really mind. Free last ability to roam free at night in your room and graveyard. Do you remember those times where you'd be in Town of Salem and you'd be at night time as, like, say, a medium, and you'd be like, bleh, what do I do? Oh, hi, dead person. Oh, you're not talking, that's great. Well, here, apparently, you can actually wander about a bit, do some free roam. Not bad. Demand justice, even better reporting system. Also, plus 10 executions. They really have a thing for these executions, don't they? Oh, man. The customization on this is what's going to really make it. New weapon types, claws and fists. We have to animate in the fists of steel. Customization explosion, 50 available character customization items by release. Dimensional research, platform support for VR. Why would we want VR? I guess it's a 3D game, so yeah, okay, VR, why not? I'm not a fan of virtual reality, but I assume that could be good for somebody. Overkill for 100 additional minigame varieties while dead. Yes, folks, you can while away your salt playing Bejeweled in the Dead chat, or something, I guess. Right, click here to launch the game in Steam. Obviously, you can probably see it in green light. I don't know, that's just a pre-alpha stage build. This Kickstarter is to start off the game properly. So I guess you can probably go take a look at it from there. I honestly should go do that myself. But yeah, that's everything you probably need to know about this Kickstarter. So if you're tired of Town of Salem and want to look for something new, this looks like it's going to be a thing. The game is going to probably start its alpha phase in March. So we can effectively expect the game to go into an open beta sometime after that. But if you want to get in now, get yourself in the alpha like I did, because I have nothing to spend my money on except this, because this sounds too good to be true to me. I really hope it goes well. Oh, is that me? Hi, me. But yeah, things. I believe that's the end of the video. So if you want to go check it out, do so. I'll leave a link in the description. If you don't, if you feel this is a bit, this looks a bit, could be good, may not be good. Personally, I think there's far more good than bad in this Kickstarter. And it's just a matter of if they follow through on it or not. I imagine, because I've talked to some of the developers, they do seem like they're doing a good job being on the case. I mean, I have seen them try and advertise wherever they can for stuff like this. I mean, as long as they follow through on the actual game, this could be the new Town of Salem. I think that people could start coming here and playing this game instead. I know a lot of people left Town of Salem because of its dopey reporting system or the PewDiePie fans. This could be a safe haven for all them. I don't know. I'm just a guy on the internet. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Not monetizing this video because it's me advertising the game because I want to. Anyway, catch us later. Bye bye.